Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. So I'm here with chapter 7 of our garden story journal, The End. She's finished, finally got her finished. And she's quite chunky and full, but you've still got plenty of room, because this is elasticated as well, so there's plenty of room for whoever purchases the journal to fill it with lots more bits and bobs and stuff. But yeah, she's finally completed. So the spine, I just put a piece of hessian or burlap over the spine, and then I had a small little bit of trim left, and then I've just put that on there because I just think when that sits, is that in camera? Yeah, when that sits on your shelf, that's just going to look lovely, and you'll know that that's your garden story journal. So I really liked that. I haven't done too much on the front because I know many of you commented how lovely the fabric was, so I thought I would leave that, but there's nothing stopping whoever buys the journal putting a little plate on there and with the word journal or something. So I've just done a cute little cluster here with some corrugated card that I've put some yellow paint on, one of the little bits of ephemera from the kit, and then just the word garden under there. And I do have a play in my playlist, garden story playlist, how I made this from start to finish. So if you've not seen that, do go and check it out. I literally start with the cereal box that was the base of it, and we work our way through all 6 videos exploring the process of how I made it. So do go check those all out. If I can, I'll remember to leave the link for the playlist. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'll leave them below anyway. So she's just got a lovely button closure that I've sewn on. This is a nice little vintage button that's greeny colour with a little butterfly on, and then this is just your elastic tie closure, all nice and secure and neat through there. And I have put book corners on this top part. I can't on the back because when we get to the back you'll see it's got a pocket, but I just wanted to protect the corners on there. So let's make sure this is centered. Let's do it there, and we'll start and we'll open that up. Is that right? So there we go. So this was my collaboration video, my garden gatefold journal pages. I've included 2 of them in this journal, and this is one of the ones that we made, that I used, and it's with the sticks and the little florist moss. And if we open up the garden gate, our story begins with this gorgeous image walking down your garden path, and of course to the potting shed where all the magic happens with the seedlings, cuttings and all things like that. So yeah, I really liked that kind of story behind it. So that's that page. Let's just put this a little bow back on. Now you do have on this side one of my little flip outs. I do like to do interactive flip outs. I've just put a little bit of lace trim, and then this is burlap flower with a little button on there, and that lovely image from the kit. I think this is Angela's kit. I can't quite remember. I've used them interchangeably so much now. Is that in camera? Yeah, that is. Got this lovely little pocket. This is one of Rachel's earlier kits, earlier in the year, that I did some embossing. Does that show up? Yeah, it does. Look at that. I embossed on the paper and then just made a cute little journaling card, and I just think that with the blue and the little butterfly just sits lovely in there. I've just done a little belly band here. This is one of the envelopes, and it's just got a little journaling card there, a little index card that I've just put a die cut on, and that just tucks in your pocket there. So let's bring that back into the centre. There we go. So on this page, because you're not going to be able to write on that, I've got a big pocket in here. that spans the 2 pages. This is one of my Fabric Friday tags that I made a while back now, but it's got some lovely garden floral images. I thought that just went perfect in there. And then I've just put the sentiment, gardening is my therapy. Now, because she is quite chunky and you've got a lot of sticky outy bits on here, I have made a writing board, just a nice, done on some really hard chipboard, collaged with the beautiful papers from Rachel, and then I've just backed it with one of Angela's digitals, and that is just perfect. So you can sit that in there, lay that on there, and you can write nice and easy. So it does include one of those. I'll leave that to the side. So this is a how to grow plants from an old book that was cut up, and I just thought that was perfect to go in there. So I've done some stenciling all around, because my theme for the collaboration was rustic and grungy. So this is my take on rustic and grungy with a pretty element, because I still like things to look pretty. So it's a bit of grunge, a bit of rustic, and still looks pretty. I've got a lovely little altered paper clip here that I've just put this little sentiment, easily distracted by plants. And then I've just got a little envelope here that was in the kit. There's nothing in that, but you can pop some little bits in there, some seeds maybe. That's on there. This is one of my flip out pages. I've left that plain, so you've got plenty of writing space or decorating space. Lovely image from the kit. This is one of my little pocket pages that I've done, so it's a nice big pocket at the top there, and I've just got this beautiful little butterfly tag that I've put in there. That just hangs at the top, the little gnome. This is some lovely trim, some leaf trim, and I've just put a little bit on there. And this is one of my tags that's been put on as a pocket here, with a lovely little journaling card, and then it's got a pocket on here as well with some little journaling card in there, a little bit of lace on the bottom. It's a lovely image. So I've left the centre plain for you to decorate up if you wanted to, or just to admire and look at that beautiful image from the kit with lovely flowers. So I've done a little belly band here that was a collaged base from my collage master board. Then I've just put some of the flowers from the kit and some butterflies. And then this, I made this in my Fabric Friday video, where we did some little fabric flip journaling cards. So that's the fabric flip, but it's on a little journaling card for you to write on, and I just thought the colours went perfectly. I just loved how that looked. So this is the other side of the little flip out. It's a double pocket, but there's nothing in this little one. There's a little tag in this one here for you in there, and this has been put on with some foam dots, so it gives a lovely little raised dimension to that. So this is another one of my little flip outs. We've got a little book page pocket on here with some gardening boots there. I've just done a little tag that I've made with one of my mixed media watercolour and stamping projects, and that's in a little tag. And then you've just got this cute little tag in the back pocket there, and then that flips out. You've got all this lovely writing space, and you can see that beautiful image there. Some more writing space here. I just liked how those pictures were, so I just stenciled around them, and I've left that so you could write on that if you wanted to. And again, with this page, it's just had some stenciling. This is that other full page spread pocket, one side, one the other, and I've just got this lovely little tag in there, and I had this spare from the kit, so I've just popped that in there as well. So that's the end of signature 1. I'll leave the board in there. Signature 2, because it's a 3 signature journal, is very plain and very neutral for you to write in, do a lot of the writing. So it's got coffee dye page here, I've stenciled down here, and this is my waterfall page tab that I created in another Fabric Friday video that I have a playlist for, so do go check those out. And I've just put a little burlap flower with these little daffodil flower fussy cuts that you got within the kit, and I've just hand sewn a little button on the centre of all of them. I just thought that's quite rustic. And then you've got your stenciling down this side. This is one of the secret pockets I learnt to do from Carol Laws's video. She was part of the collaboration, and I've included them in some of them in here. So that's a lovely little secret pocket there. I've not put anything in, but obviously you can. And then I've just backed it with the gorgeous paper from Angela's side of the kit. So yeah, this is quite a simple little signature, this one. That flips out, you can see that with some writing space. And then the centre page, lovely spread there. Oh, I did stencil on this as well, just to add a little bit of extra grunginess to Rachel's page. I did a stencil over that as well. And then that flips out, so you've got writing space there. Or you can decorate it up further if you wanted to. Now this side, the hidden pocket, is a belly band that I've done, and I love that idea. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that, so thank you, Carol. That was a brilliant idea. This is the second of the 3 garden gates that I showed you to make. And this one uses the lovely corrugated card as the gates, and I think actually this was probably the most popular of the 3 that I did in my collaboration video. You guys seem to really just like how that gives texture, and I've just decorated it up with a little bit of one of the fussy cut spades there, and some leaves, and then I've just put this little garden sign there that says Cultivate Joy. So this just opens up like so, and then that flips out, so you've got some writing space, and that is a little tuck spot if you wanted to tuck something into there as well. But I just liked that idea of you walking through your gate, and you've got your lovely little shed there, and this cute little hedgehog there as well. So that's that. Let's tie these up. There we go. And then on this side I've just put one of my little belly band pockets that's got this lovely little journaling card in there, but this flips up and flips down, so you've got some hidden writing space in there as well. And this lovely page that flips out, and I left this like this because it's actually got some lines on it, so I thought you could write on it that way if you wanted to. This is one of my little book page pockets that flips up to give you some lovely bit of writing space, and then just tucks down there with a bit of lace. And then this is one of the postcards I made for an ephemera swap excuse me, a while back. I had a few spare because I did a mass make of them, so I've just decorated up an old postcard, put a little vintage stamp on here and stamped on there, and then collaged over it with just some I've added some different textures in the background, and I just thought that went perfectly in there. So that's the other side of the beautiful image, and this is one of the cage belly bands that, again, I do have a video on how I made this, and I've just put one of the little postcards from Angela's side of the kit in there, and that just, I can tuck it in there, just sits in there like that. This is one of the little flip outs again. There's nothing in either of these 2 pockets, but you could easily put something in, and you've got writing space there. I've just decorated it up, and I've put the quote on there: "A flower blooms for its own joy," by Oscar Wilde. This is another book page, and I just left it quite plain with the stenciling on, so you could do whatever you want. But on this side, lovely image there of, I think he's Sir Alan Titchmarsh now, a well-known gardener here in the UK, and I just left that plain. I just thought that was lovely. That's the centre. It's that cute little squirrel look, and then that's the other side of the book page with all the flowers, and yeah, I just thought that went perfectly. And he's even signed it because that was the introduction page to the book. So I've left that with just a bit of stenciling round. This is a full big page pocket here again for you to put something in there with that gorgeous image. This is one of my little flip outs for writing space. It's got a little tag in there that I've created. I think that was in part 6 when we were making ephemera. I did those tags. And then this side, the pocket folds over and is there with a little journaling card that side. This is a big flip out but a big pocket this time, so I was inspired by watching Angela put her pockets together for her pages and thought, oh, instead of just a plain flip out that you'd write on, let's have it as a little pocket. And I've just got a nice big tag that goes in there. So that goes down there. I've just decorated it up with a bit of fussy cuts, and then that's lovely and plain to write on with that gorgeous image. And then this page is the back page, and I've done it so that it looks nice from there, where you've got the little flower and the flower pot and the fussy cut elements and everything. But I did do the pot as a pocket, so I've just stuck a couple of little extra bits in there. And then this is another paper clip that I've done, that I've altered, and it just tucks under a couple of little bits of ephemera there. Now, because the journal was quite chunky anyway, and there's quite a lot of space still for you to decorate, in this little back pocket here that we created, I have, I'm not going to show you all of it, just going to do it quickly, stuffed it full of ephemera. So it's a nice little surprise. There's all sorts in there. There's some pre-made ephemera, there's some little stamped watercolour images that I've done, there's some fabric elements, there's little die cut bits, there's all sorts in that back bit, which is going to be a nice little surprise for whoever buys the journal, for you to play with and use. But that is gusseted, this one, so it does open up nicely. Again, I showed you how I made all of this journal and put it all together in my videos, and all I've done is I've just made a little charm on here. I just used a couple of the little tickets back to back, but with a piece of card in between, so it's really quite nice and sturdy. Just put a little eyelet in there, and that just hangs on there. And then you've got my little BumbleBeeCrafts on there. So that is the journal. As I say, she's very chunky, but as you can see, she lays nice and flat, and you've got your lovely writing board in there as well, which is really thick and sturdy, so that gives you the opportunity to be able to write on the pages even though you've got this bulk. So yeah, she will be for sale now in my Etsy shop now that she's all complete and ready. So do go and check her out if you're interested. BumbleBeeCraftsByJen on Etsy. The links and everything will all be below. I think they're on my homepage anyway for Etsy. But I've had so much fun making this journal. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I actually made myself one, as well as I made this one for some person out there who would be interested. So there we go. Thank you very, very much for watching and tuning in for this video from me, and to everybody for watching the process of making it. It's been so much fun, and I will be back with some more crafting adventures. Happy crafting, everyone. Take care. Bye.